So this video right here is for my aspiring trucking company owners out there. There's a lot of guys that watch my videos and you guys aspire to start your own trucking company. So today I'm going to give you guys four questions to ask yourself. These are the four questions you have to ask yourself, in my opinion, to at least build that confidence level up, to make sure you guys know what you're getting into and know what you're about to put yourself and your family through once you guys quit that 9-to-5 job and start your own business. And like I say, this video is for you guys out there who aspire to be owners of a trucking company. So let's just roll off into this good content for today. The four questions. So question number one, how much cash reserves do I need in my bank account? That's what you guys should be asking yourself out there. How much money do you guys need to have in your bank account to make sure that you're able to sustain, just in case, you know, what we used to like to say in the military, when S hits the fan, and you guys know what S means, right? When S hits the fan, I don't like to cuss. So basically, how much cash reserves do you guys need out there in your bank account, just in case if things don't work out the way that you expected, you know, it to work out? So think about this. You have commercial insurance. If you're paying $1,500 a month for commercial insurance, now you have a truck and a trailer note, and just say that combined is $1,000, and then other miscellaneous things. So let's just round it up to $3,000. You guys should have at least 6 months, I believe, or more, 6 months or more of cash reserves, just in case if things don't work out for you, so that you can have some money to fall back on. What if you go buy that truck and then the month after that truck, something's wrong with it? Now you have maintenance problems. Now that truck is not turning, so you're not earning. So you have to have money put back so you guys could be, so that you could feel comfortable if things don't work out the way it's supposed to work out. So like I say, if you have $3,000 worth of expenses, have at least $18,000 to $20,000 put back. So just in case, if you have to dip into that actual bank account to keep, you know, your actual business afloat, keep your personal life afloat, or whatever it is, I recommend having way more than that, to be honest. But if you have at least 6 months of your expenses, you have at least 6 months to figure it out, you know, on how you're actually going to continue that business, or maybe you might have to get that business up and go back to getting a 9-to-5 job until you're actually able to jump back off into that business. So that was question number one. Question number two, should I lease a truck or finance it? A lot of you guys out there right now, you ask me that question. Hey Manny, should I lease the truck or should I finance it? Like I always tell you guys out there, it's all personal preference. It's all about what makes sense mathematically. And that's what's the most important part, is what makes sense mathematically out there. So some of you guys want to go lease a truck from Enterprise. Some of you guys want to go buy a truck. So you guys just have to do your research on, does it make sense to actually lease that truck from Enterprise, or does it just make sense going to finance it? So that's another big question you guys have to ask yourself out there. So the third question, should I buy a semi-truck or a hot shot? So this is another question that I always get. So I'm pretty sure this is a question you guys always, I'm pretty sure that you're asking yourself out there. Should you buy a semi-truck or should you buy a hot shot? Once again, that's personal preference. Just make sure that it makes sense mathematically. Make sure that you're not going out buying a $150,000 semi-truck and trying to buy a brand new semi-truck. Just go buy a good used semi-truck that's going to make you money. If you're going to buy a semi-truck, don't worry about and don't try to go out there buying a $150,000 semi-truck and a $40,000 trailer. Now you're at $200,000 all in, when you could go buy a brand new hot shot setup for $70,000 to $75,000 truck and trailer combined. So just ask yourself, which one do you want to purchase, a semi-truck or a hot shot? For the fourth question, will I drive the truck or will you hire a driver? So ask yourself that. Will I drive the truck or will I hire a driver? Because as you know, if you drive the truck yourself, you can maximize your profit. But remember, when you guys are out there driving that truck, you can't really focus on the scalability and the growth of your business while you're actually holding that steering wheel. So as you guys know, that I drive trucks myself, but I don't drive as often because when I'm out on that road, I can't focus in on the growth of my business. So if you guys hire a driver, now you have to factor in the actual driver's pay. So maybe you guys might want to start out driving that truck yourself, and then eventually once you start growing and scaling up your business and growing your fleet of trucks, if that's something you aspire to do, then you can start hiring drivers, putting drivers in your trucks. But if you're starting out with one truck, I recommend going to go get that Class A CDL license. Some of you guys know that you can haul non-CDL, but why not take that 2 or 3 weeks out there to just go get your Class A CDL license, drive that truck yourself, maximize that profit out, and then start scaling up your business. And it's the last question. This is the last question, the most important question right here for me. Do I have what it takes to be a business owner? You guys have to ask yourself that. Do you have what it takes to be a business owner? That is to me, the most critical question, because we are all conditioned to be 9-to-5 workers from birth. If being an entrepreneur and a business owner was instilled in us from birth, everybody would be one. But majority of the people in this world are 9-to-5 workers. So you have to ask yourself, is this for me? Basically, do I have it in me? Do I have going out, being dedicated every day, that hustle, that grind, being able to accept failures, being able to accept no's, being able to make money on your own out there? A lot of people are not conditioned for that. So that's the most critical question for me. Just ask yourself, is being a business owner, is that for me? So you have to just be real with yourself. No one else can answer that but you out there. So these are just 5 quick questions that you guys should ask yourself before you go start that trucking company. And I believe these questions, long as you answer these questions honestly and be realistic with your answers, I believe you guys will build confidence, and that hopefully will set you guys up to be successful in this business. So if you guys have any questions out there, hit me on my email, broker@manixtrans.com. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. Hey, CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.